Hello everyone, my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back on my channel. We do mainly Bath and Body Works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content, but in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Gingerbread Latte Fine Fragrance Mist, as well as comparing it to the Spiced Gingerbread Swirl, which came out quite a while ago at this point. But before we get into today's video, I do want to just chat for a second. My Christmas background is finally done. Is it the best background I've ever made? Absolutely not. But I have not been feeling good, and Christmas time is almost over at this point. We're in the middle of December, basically. So I needed to just throw something up. So I hope it looks good enough and festive enough for you guys. But this weekend at Bath and Body Works, it is the annual body care sale. I am so excited. This is when all of the body care in Bath and Body Works is $4.95. It includes everything besides full-size perfumes and cologne. So I wanted to get these two reviews up, which the reviews you'll be seeing today are Gingerbread Latte, which is this video, and then later today I'll have a video reviewing the Mrs. Claus cocktail, because these are both online exclusives, and I wanted to get these reviews out in case you were debating whether or not you wanted to shop in store for the sale, or if you wanted to shop online so you could pick up these exclusives. I will also be back tomorrow morning bright and early with like a website walkthrough, going through like what's on my wish list, and then Monday you guys will see my haul for the sale. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about these two fragrances today, so you guys will have two reviews posted today, a wish list video posted tomorrow, and then Monday will be my haul. But you can use coupons in store, which is so exciting. I have a few 10 off 40 coupons. I'm not really sure what I'm planning on picking up yet, but I will have a haul on Monday. But let's get into the review of the Gingerbread Latte. So this was a fragrance Bath and Body Works actually had out a few years ago, and I thought I had it, but then when I was looking through my collection, the only gingerbread I have is Spiced Gingerbread Swirl, so we'll just compare that at the end. But this is the packaging. This is Gingerbread Latte. We have a cute little gingerbread man down here with a little latte in the background. It's so cute. I'm so sad this collection was online exclusive, but I am glad that I finally was able to order it. I ordered during the last body care sale, like the $5.95 sale, and I was able to get these online. So I am happy I can finally review it for you guys. But this one says on the back, decorating holiday cookies is made even better with a festive latte on the side. This one has scent notes of gingerbread, frosted pear, and brown sugar. If you're new to my reviews, I do a full day's wear test, and I write down very detailed notes about how I'm feeling about the fragrance. And then after the review is over, I will rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 for longevity, 1 to 10 for scent preference, and then 1 to 10 of like an overall score. I am only reviewing the fine fragrance mist. I'm sure if you pair this with some kind of moisturizer or lotion, you might get a few extra hours of wear time. And I do spray about 10 to 15 times, 10 on my clothes and about 5 on my skin, because your skin chemistry can impact a fragrance. I know it's hard with these online exclusives because you don't know how you're going to really vibe with the fragrance. But if you order it online and end up not liking it, you can always return it to the store. But like I said, we have Gingerbread Latte. I have first sprayed this one at 7:36. And when I did my last body care haul and like announcing that I was pregnant video, I smelt this, and the first impressions was that it was very light, and that's exactly how it was on my wear test. So the first spray, it was only like a 6 out of 10, and it really was like a low, maybe a little bit of a medium scent projection. So this is definitely on the lighter side. So don't expect this one to be like perfume quality, because it is definitely not perfume quality. This one is pretty light, especially on the first spray. So when I first spray this on both my skin and my clothes, I get a nice warm, like spiced gingerbread fragrance with that pear undertone. I didn't smell it really in my first impressions, that pear, but now that like I wore it on my body for a day, I definitely got more of the pear than I thought I was going to get with this one. And for some reason on my clothes, I was getting like a weird, like perfumey, like quality to it. But like when I smell it straight out of the cap and on my skin, I don't get that perfumey. I just get like a spiced gingerbread with a pear undertone. And it's definitely like a warm, spicy gingerbread. I get a little bit of a sweetness, but this isn't like the most sweet, like bakery cookie gourmand fragrance by any means. It's definitely heavier on the spice and has that hint of pear in there for sure. But for some reason, when I spray this on my sweatshirt, I got like a weird perfumey essence to it, but like 20 minutes after the dry down, that disappeared. I didn't mind the perfumey essence. I just didn't know where it was coming from because nothing really in the scent notes scream like super perfumey scent notes. But yeah, as it dries down, it does get a little bit sweeter and more warm and less spice, but that pear and the gingerbread is still there for sure. Um, at 8:09, so less than an hour after I first put this fragrance on, it was really, really light, and like the scent bubble was completely gone. I had to like go like that and smell my arm to like remind myself that I was doing a fragrance review and that I had a fragrance on. So this one was pretty disappointing with the actual scent performance itself. The scent smells really good and I like the fragrance, but unfortunately like the projection and the actual like wear test of it wasn't like super great. By 9:05, it was completely gone off of my skin. So what was that, like an hour and a half after I first put it on? And then it was like a 2 out of 10 on my clothes at that point, and then I stopped. I stopped writing down notes at that point because it was pretty much gone. So overall, this fragrance is nice. It's got that like gingerbread, kind of like spiced clove kind of a vibe to it with that undertone of pear and just a little bit of sweetness. I love the fragrance itself. I think this is really nice and I could see myself wearing it, but because it's so light, I would rather do that like Jolly Gingerbread Village fragrance, and I'm not going to compare it to that one because that one had like a weird woody undertone, which is completely different from what I'm getting in the Gingerbread Latte, but I am going to compare it to the Spiced Gingerbread Swirl, which is from a few years ago. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of both, one on each arm, because I don't have a cap for this one anymore. But yeah, the Spiced Gingerbread Swirl to me, it's got definitely more of like a sweet gingerbread, and I don't get like any of like a fruity pear out of this one. I don't know what the scent notes actually are, but I do get more of like a spiced sweetness, whereas the Gingerbread Latte, that pear kind of transforms the scent into something a little bit different, but I don't mind it. I think both of these smell nice. They're definitely not like direct repackages of each other, and I really wish I had the original Gingerbread Latte, but I just don't. So yeah, that's kind of it for my comparison. This one's more of like a spicy sweet gingerbread. This one is spicy sweet, but also has like the fruity undertone and like kind of a sharp note of pear in it. But let's rate this fragrance on a scale of 1 to 10. For longevity, this fragrance lasted like an hour and a half. So let's call it like a 4 out of 10. Scent preferences. Is it my favorite gingerbread that Bath & Body Works has come out with? Absolutely not. Would I wear this? Yes. So I think I would rate it like a 7 out of 10. So overall score, we'll call it like a 5.5 out of 10 for the Gingerbread Latte. It's not my favorite gingerbread from Bath & Body Works, but I still think it's a good gingerbread option if you are looking for a gingerbread scent in your life. But yeah, that is all for today's video. Like I said, I will be back on later today with my Mrs. Claus cocktail review, and then tomorrow I will be up with like a wish list video and kind of going over what's available on the website because there are a few new collections that I have not tried yet. I was trying to get a review up for A Toast to You, but unfortunately I just ran out of time and wasn't able to do a wear test on that one yet, but I will have that wear test out next week. There's a lot of new things on the website and a bunch of new fragrances for us to check out and explore, so stay tuned for my haul on Monday. But that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what are your thoughts on the Gingerbread Latte. If you are debating whether or not you should make an online order specifically for this Gingerbread Latte, I don't think I would recommend it because it's not like the greatest gingerbread fragrance ever, but let me know in the comments below if you're planning on checking this one out, or let me know what your thoughts are. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works, fragrance, or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!